So if you're interested in pure fun, flying, this is it. This is the Super Chipmunk, and that's what we're going to look at today. So stick with us on Flywire when we talk to Zoom Schwartz, and he's going to tell us about flying the Super Chipmunk. Hey, I'm Scott Perdue, and today on Flywire we're going to talk about the Super Chipmunk and what it's like to fly this thing. This is a trainer. The Brits, RAF, used it as a pilot trainer with a different engine in it, and now this one's got an IO 540 that does about 300 horsepower.
Yes.
It's super fun to fly, and this is Zoom Schwartz. He's with me today, and he's going to tell us about this airplane. He just bought it a couple of weeks ago. A lot of fun to fly. We went flying yesterday, and Zoom, tell us about this airplane.
This was totally unexpected, and called up a friend of mine. I just had some questions about wildlife on airports, and he had this plane. He said, "I want you to come look at the Chipmunk. I want you to buy it." And I'm like, I've been for about 5 years. I've been thinking about buying a Citabria. I really miss going upside down. Had done that since 2006, and I just never expected to find a plane like this. It's been 100% restored back in 2012, 13, I guess. And my buddy got a hold of it. Just kind of, I had too many airplanes. The guy who had it built, he just spared no expense on the construction, and it was built in Coleman, Texas, for Randy Long's flying service there. And the paint job, it's just beautiful airplane. And I realized this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to own a plane like this, and the price was right, and I was just like, I'm just going to do it. And I'm not going to regret it, because if I'd not gotten it, I think I would have really regretted this. It's just been a ball to fly. Surprisingly easy to land. The landing gear being out on the wings, when you touch, I have a 195 with the springy landing gear, and boy, if you don't grease it on, you're and it's narrow, and if you don't have it aligned right, and you can only see your half of the runway, and it's just weird to land. And this, you can see the runway, and it's even on both sides. You roll it on, it's just like, wow, it's kind of a non-event, and the takeoff, you better be on the rudder at the right amount at the right times, and just ease it into the throttle, and you take off with nearly full right rudder in. It have a right rudder. The 195 has a rudder trim, which makes takeoffs pretty non-eventful. But this one, you do need to be on your game when you take off. But otherwise, I've had to learn. I've never had an 0540, so I'm having to learn about just the right mixtures to lead it and everything, and manage the engine. But wow, it's just like a little mini P-51 without the retractable gear. It's just a joy to fly. It's so rock solid stable, and they used Ron Kane's airplane up in Decatur as a model for it. They clipped the wingtips. The engine was zero timed, about 15 years ago, and it's only got 300 hours on it. The tail was developed for Art Scholl. He had a Chipmunk routine, and his plane's in the Smithsonian now.
Yeah.
With this type tail that he has on it, and they were using Chipmunks in aerobatic world competitions, but they couldn't make it come out on a heading with that rudder, and they designed this new rudder. It's got plenty of authority, so it's just an overall fun, good-looking airplane.
One big modification is that engine. Tell us about that engine.
Well, it originally came with a Gypsy straight line inline six, 160 horsepower, and of course now with the 300 horsepower. The big difference, though, is other than the horsepower, is a lot more weight in the nose, so you solo it from the back seat now. The Chipmunk could originally be flown from the front seat.
Yeah. So. The steerman's the same way.
Yeah.
You solo it from the back.
Yeah.
The pilot flies in the back, and the instructor is in front.
Yeah.
So.
And they were always that way, right?
The steermans are always that way. Yeah.
But it was the Chipmunk came out in '46, so gosh, I realized they'd just come out of World War II, and they knew every problem there was with T6s, Tiger Moss, everything else that they've been training in, and they just kind of designed all the flaws out of it. When they came out with this, it's a very modern tail dragger. It's about kind of the pinnacle of tail draggers, I would say, as far as ease to fly.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing airplane. It's no really bad habits.
So they put this Lycoming on it, and it does about 300 horsepower.
Right.
Not nose heavy.
Doesn't. I mean, it's been rebalanced for it, and it flies nice. And it does radar batteries. I haven't explored the entire envelope yet, and I'm not intending to become an air show pilot. It does have a smoke system on it, though. And I am going to go up and see Ron, and he does fly air shows with his, and I want to learn more about it from him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He knows a lot.
Yeah. He's got a son that is retired Air Force.
Yeah, Jeff Kane.
16s, and
He just bought a place down at Arrested.
oh wow!
Yeah.
And his daughter flies too, so I'm looking forward to going and meeting them.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. One full disclosure: Zoom is a former F-15E guy,
Yeah.
and that's where we
Gunny
knew each
and I
other
met.
once upon a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So once you get it in your blood, it's hard to get out.
It is, and I really missed it. And the 195 has been a really wonderful plane. You know, a true four-place airplane, and never have to make excuses for how heavy somebody is or something. You know?
Yeah.
And it's just been a lot of fun, but you just miss going upside down.
Yeah. And that's just a hoot. A lot of fun to do.
Yeah. So
Cool. So you're going to go to Oshkosh this year?
I can't commit yet, but I sure want to go.
Yeah.
And now I have to make a choice. You know, do you go with this or do you park with the 195? Because 195, they have the best spot in town.
They do have good spots.
It's a great club, and there's usually 35 or so there.
Yeah, but
I've only been once, and that's where I went.
But if you fly this, you get to do the Warbird arrival.
That's right.
And that's the easiest way in.
Yeah, that's what Jimmy told me. He took it. It's been to Oshkosh in this paint scheme, and it's set out about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah. When I look at it in hangar, I just still can't believe I have it. You know? I really can't. So.
Well, yeah, remember what what we used to say in TAC was, it's better to be lucky than good.
That's right. So I looked into this, and I didn't let it go. I didn't let it slip by. So
That's the way you got to take life and have fun. That's
right.
what GA is all about, having
It
fun
is.
flying.
You know, and that's one of the things I've always enjoyed about Gunny is when we were in the Air Force, you'd be surprised how few Air Force and airline pilots care about small airplanes.
Yeah, that's not that many.
It's eye-opening how few. And I'll never forget. I was a tweet IP and had this Warbird calendar on my desk, and one of my students he asked me what kind of plane that was, and it was a Corsair. And I'm like, you can't name a Corsair? That's pretty easy, you know. So that was kind of the first time I realized that not everybody's been drawing airplanes since kindergarten. You know?
Yeah, they're handicapped. What can you say? They're stunted growth.
It's been fun to spend the night with Gunny, and we've got the same souvenirs in our house, you know, and we both spent time at Interlock, and we've got the same rugs, and it's just.
Yeah. Well, you haven't lived until you've kicked carpets in Interlock.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So, drinking chai
and so we're waking up and watching the news, and there's still stuff going on there.
Still stuff. Yeah, it just never stops.
Never does.
Yeah, that's why you got to take time out and have some fun. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the Chipmunk. I sure enjoyed flying it. Maybe Zoom will let me fly a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I know he's going to enjoy it. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed it, hit subscribe. It should be right down there. And the bell if you want notifications of the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Flywire.
2 old fighter pilots in their rocking chairs.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.